Hello. This is an overview of the e-commerce website Sequelize database assignment. Here I have the seeded data inside of my MySQL shell, which you can clearly see right there. And my MySQL is kind of finicky, but here's the data. Let's go ahead and run the server here, which I have on, let's see, what do I have it running on? npm run watch, because then I can use nodemon to run the server this way. Actually though, you guys wanted to see the functionality of being able to run the database, to seed the database and put the data into the database. As I showed in here, it already is here, but we'll run the seed again, which can be performed as an npm script. So we can run it, and as you can see, products have been seeded. All these different, the multitude of Sequelize commands have run, because to drop it if it exists. So all those will be there, and we'll do this and check it and run it again. And it still is all there. So then let's go ahead here though. As you can see, I have a dev dependency which is nodemon. So I'll do npm run dev, not dev. Or let's do npm npm run watch. Because that one has nodemon. We'll do that one. I don't know why the dev dependency wasn't running. So now you can see the server is running. Yeah. So now we will test all of the HTTP methods along the different routes that are on this one. So you can see, we'll go ahead and we will make sure that we get all of the categories, which they all come and are formatted as JSON. So that's on a GET request for the categories. Let's go ahead and make a POST request. We'll go to the body and it says category name test. If you verify in there, there is no category name test. So we'll go ahead and post that. It says category 6 is test. So now if we do a GET request and we do specifically 6, then we get back test with a capital T. Let's go ahead and make a PUT request. And in this PUT request, we will change it from a capital T to a lowercase t. And you can see it returns ID of 6, same ID as lowercase t. That's a PUT request. Let's do a delete now. And if we do a delete of 6, you can now see that test deleted from categories. So it is gone. If we verify, we go to get number 6. You get a null object because it is gone, because there is no longer product test or category test. So let's go ahead and go on over to products. Let's do a simple GET request to get all of the products. And then you can see they're all here. Because of the Sequelize structure, we were able to get for individual products, we were able to get their categories and tags as well, which those are separate tables. That is done performing a Sequelize join, which luckily you don't actually have to you don't have to write the SQL to perform the join. Sequelize does that for you. So let's go ahead and let's see. We don't have test in here, so let's go ahead and make a post request for a product name of test, cost or price is 0, stock is 0, and we'll just leave these tag IDs on there because why not? Because then you can see all the associated data that gets pulled with it. So we'll post this. You can see that it posted. It shows all the tags. That's silly. Then you can do a get for all of the products, and you can see now that if we scroll up, there was one that was created, ID of 6, called test with a capital T. 0, 0, which is what we specified, and then it has these tags that were given by this array of tag IDs. And so you can see the Sequelize join table occurring. So now let's do another HTTP method, and we will do a put one on this one. And let's change it to lowercase t, and leave all the rest the same. And then we go ahead and do that. Oh, it's because this data shouldn't be here. Let's go ahead and do all that again. Oh, no, it was why, because I did not specify an ID number. So, what? Is seemingly unhappy about this. So let's go ahead and do a put request on the ID of 6. So we'll do a put request on the ID of 6, and we'll make it now a lowercase t, because as you can clearly see, it is a capitalized T in test. So now we put that, and then we go ahead and we get product 6. Now you can see it is a lowercase t. So that one all works. Let's, last but not least, do a delete request. And we'll delete product 6, which is what this one is. It's product 6. We delete it, and product 6 was deleted. If you go back and try to get it, you get a null object because it no longer exists in the database. So let's, last but not least, look at some of the tags. We will do a get request for all the tags. And we get all of our tags here. Quite a few of them. So let's go ahead and make a post request, and we'll post a capital T test. And now we get ID of 9, tag name of test. If we do a put request and we do it on number 9, but now instead of a capital T, we make it a lowercase t, we can send that the tag was updated. We do a get request, and you can see now that it's a lowercase t test, and that's in the JSON response data here. And last but not least, let's make a delete request for number 9. And then it says tag deleted, and then if we go to get this tag, it is now null because it has been deleted from the database. The only other thing I did for this for fun was I built inside of I built a public folder which contains JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. And with that, I was able to make this simple front end, which I did not create any of the CRUD operations. All this does is it gets the data and it uses Bootstrap to display it on the web page. But if I wanted to, it would create I would create form input fields so that someone could add a product or update a product. And then those would also be, these ones were done using vanilla JavaScript. And in this product.js, what it does is it fetches the data from the route API/products, and then it, in a for loop, in a for each loop, it creates the HTML elements. So that is an overview of this assignment here. Once again, using Postman. I know the assignment asked for Insomnia, but I prefer Postman and had it on my computer already. So that is an overview of this assignment. Thank you.